Good afternoon, my goblins and ghouls. Today I have some interesting finds. I went to 5below and I found these babies. They are sets of 3 and I found 2 varieties. So one that has a sunflower, a peony, and an anthurium. I probably said that right. Wrong. Sorry, don't kill me. We also have jasmine, rose, and lavender. So because my name is Jasmine, we're gonna do this set today. Well, we're gonna try to do her, and if she doesn't take too long, we might do the other 2. So these were both $5 each at 5below, I guess for a summer collection. So if you want these, you should run to your 5below right now. Alrighty then, let's get into it. Okay. It says she is 148 pieces. Oh wow, they're tiny. Do you see that? Ooh, this is gonna be challenging. These are some tiny pieces. So the instructions are not a booklet, they are of fold out paper, and we'll see how easy or difficult the instructions prove to be. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so we are making pot first. Okay, so there's 3 little holes and it should pop right in. Now, we are supposed to start with a 3. I guess one of these 3 pieces, and add a small 4th block to one. I'm telling you guys, these pieces are teeny tiny. So I'm just gonna go for it. Or not. Hold on. Okay. 4. Okay, so here, and then add another here, like that. And then we're gonna add a circular one. But I'm going to hold on to her because I'm going to use the gray as a reference point because she goes right here. So then this guy is supposed to go right next to her. It's supposed to go right there. Okay. Okay, so we are supposed to grab one of these guys and insert these little tiny leaves. I suppose 3 of them. This is going to be very tedious, and I'm telling you, I don't think this is a child-friendly activity. The box says 6+. Yeah. Do with your children at your own risk. Okay, so we do this first, and then we're supposed to use one of these bases and pop a little white flower on it, and then this is supposed to go in the middle. I don't know why you wouldn't have done this first. So I guess she's supposed to look like this. And this is gonna go right here. I think she goes there. We're gonna roll with it. Oh, and we're supposed to make 2 of those. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the little bulb. We're gonna grab this guy. I'm gonna stick it in the middle, and now we are going to find the tiny little leaves, which will then be put on the ends. I did not think the pieces were going to be this tiny when I picked up these boxes. You know what? Maybe you should go at the end. Now I understand. Listen to the instructions, kids. I need another leaf. Leaf, leaf. Where are you? Leaf, leaf, leaf. There you are. Okay. And then, okay. And then this fella is gonna go right here. Okay. Step 3, done. Step 4. Okay, so I'm supposed to grab 2 of these circular pieces and stack. And then I am supposed to take 2 of these guys, which have a holding mechanism, and have them go one way and the other. So we're gonna have one go this way, and we're gonna have another one go the opposite way. Do you see? And then we're supposed to top that with another circular, but it only has one hole. This one. Oop. this one. Like that. Okay, so then I guess we set her aside for now, because we're gonna have this white base with one attached to this lovely little girl, like so. Because diagram has it like this. And then put her to the side. Oh wait, no. We are supposed to add a round, not you, a round circular to go here. And then on top of that, we're supposed to have a square with a grabby implement like this. And then I might have used the wrong. Oh, no, okay. And then we have to put this lovely thing right here. So she looks like that. And she is going to attach to this side. Now for the other flower, we're kind of going to do the same. I'm going to have white base, they are kind of hard to put together, so you got to use some oomph to get it on there, just so you're prepared. Okay, and then we're flipping her over, and on this one it does not appear that we put a little flower in the center. She's just gonna connect onto the other side that we already did. So then for step 6, we're supposed to use one of these and another completely singular piece to go in the middle, and we're supposed to top her by another one of these guys. Like that. And we're gonna move her to the side because it doesn't say to put them on there yet. Because then we move to step 7. And we have one of these green bases. We attach the little circular top, but underneath we're adding this little flowery element like that. And this we're gonna put it to the side for right now. we're gonna have a flowery element attached to a white bottom like this, and then underneath we're gonna have this guy we're gonna put her to the side, and there's a third element. So you do the same as this one, which is flowery bottom, white bottom, and then this open flower like this. But you're supposed to flip this one around and add one of these guys like so. So now we grab the thing we did previously, and this one is gonna go on any one of these top points. This circular one is going to go in the middle like so, and then this one we did is going to go right here, I believe. Okay, and then for the next step on 8, we're supposed to do 2 more of these, and I believe we are attaching them to this foundation. So we're going to put her down. We're going to do a little flowery base. Ooh. This receptacle, followed by little circle. And we do that twice. Okay, so we're gonna grab what we already did. And based on the pictures, it looks like this. And we're gonna add is it this one? Yes, okay. So we're gonna add them both down here. By this guy. Not the one with the flower on top, but by this guy. And then we're supposed to take this and perch it atop of this. So he should go there. Are you following? I hope you are. And then this should be placed, let's see, here on top of the green base that we had already inlaid. So it should be looking like this. Okay, to the side. Now for step 11, it looks like we'll be building 2 leaves, maybe? Because it says to do it twice. So we're gonna start with gonna need these weird shapes. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you start with this one that has 3 on top, very weird shape, and then you are supposed to add this fella that has a curve on top. Like this, and then you're supposed to add a single square on top of that, like this. So, oh, okay. And then we are supposed to add this long fella here to create the symmetrical shape. And then in the top, we're supposed to add this tiny fella, like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that twice already, since I already know. Okay, so they should look like this. Now we are supposed to grab this long circular tube and attach it to one of these single squares that has 2 popping out. So we're placing it on top, and then we are going to use this to connect in the middle hole, like that. Just like that. Okay, so now it's time to flip the paper. Exciting, we're on the back side. Okay, so I guess they're gonna chill. For step 12, we are gonna do a move that we did previously, which is grab this guy, a small circular piece, and then we're going to stack it with another one. Okay, so this is a base, and you are attaching a big circular long one on top of that, and the instruction says to do that twice. And if you are struggling, you are not the only one. I am struggling as well. Don't give up. because we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Just gotta have an infinite amount of patience, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. Oh, circular tube. Where'd you go? Okay. So on the next step, we are going to make 3 of the piece we already had. So it's going to be green flower bottom, green receptacle, and a white ball. So we're doing that 3 times. And then we are making one that just has the receptacle and the white bulb. And per the instructions, you do this twice because there's 2 of them. So go ahead and repeat that. And I do apologize if you can't really see because of my nails, but I enjoy my nails, and that's not something I will be stopping. But I hope with these explanations and doing it multiple times, you guys can see if you're just patient enough. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Just don't feel discouraged. Sometimes I have to read instructions 3, 4, 5 times, looking at it for 10 minutes until I get it. But the end will definitely be worth it. So just stick it out. That's my advice anyway. I believe you all can do it. I believe in y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna grab one of these little bases we already did. Now the top is gonna have the one that didn't have 3 pieces. And now we're gonna use these 3 guys. And we're gonna have them 2 on the lowest point on the bottom one, and then the 3rd we're gonna put on the second one that's right between them. So you see how they make a little line? So you do that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't do that. You gotta be gentle and make sure you pop them in enough so that they don't fall out. Okay. So we're going to put them to the side temporarily because we're going to make some that will also be attached. So for the first, we are going to make two, again, of the same. So we're going to have flower bottom, we're going to have grain receptacle, we're going to have white bulb. So you do two of these, flower bottom, grain receptacle, white bulb. And then we are going to have one flower bottom, white base, like so. And then we are going to attach this open-ended flower silhouette, and then we flip her over and we attach the little flower bud into the middle if she cooperates. Okay, and we're supposed to do this twice, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other two already. Alright, so now we got 4 and 2. So we're going to pick up one of our little guys here, and we are going to rotate it so they're facing opposite, right? So we are going to add these two little guys, one right here, okay? Pay close attention, be careful, because holding it, they will want to pop out. So gentle but firm, and I know that sounds crazy, just bear with me. And then this third little flower that we did will go in the last opening. So it should look like this. And then we're going to take our little leaf and we are going to attach this to that leaf very carefully so that things don't pop out and drive us crazy. So this is what we should have, okay? So one more time, face away from us. We're gonna have one on the left side, one on the bottom, and then one on the top. And we're going to connect her to the leaf. Okay, and we're still not connecting them. I know. Now we're on step 16. So we're going to have this guy that receives and this guy that clicks, and we're supposed to click them together, and we'll do that twice. Oh, did it already click? Okay. We're supposed to hold okay, so then we grab our little leaf guy and we are supposed to put it on the end. So maybe you'll see better like this. Right there. Oh, did I lose somebody? I did. Okay, I lost him. It's okay. We can put him back. So, be gentle, folks. I know. We can get through this. Okay. Yay, okay, we're attaching these. Okay, so we're gonna grab our little base, but we're gonna rotate her. And we are going to have one fella connect on these two. Like so. It doesn't tell us where to put this one yet, so we're gonna hold off. Okay, we're gonna put her up to the side. So now we're on step 18, and we're supposed to use 2 circulars on top of each other, and then add 2 tiny circulars. Seems a little weird, but we follow instructions, or we peril. And then we're gonna put her down because we're gonna grab our favorite friends, the spikies, and do our favorite, which is put a tiny circular piece in between them, topped by another one of these guys, like so. And then we're gonna crown him on top of the stem we already did. And on top of the stem we already did, we're gonna add another one of these long circular guys. So you should have a long stick-like thing, like this. Now we're gonna put her aside because we're gonna make the bulbs that go on top of that. So we are going to make one with the receptacle and the bulb, and then we're gonna make 2 of the ones we had already been doing. Flower bottom, receptacle, bulb. Flower bottom, receptacle, bulb. Okay, so we should have 3, and then we are going to have flower bottom on top of the white base, followed by the open flower, we flip her around, and we are adding the flower bud, Okay, so we should have 4. Now we're gonna grab our stick and we are going to, let's see, what should we put first? Okay, so this guy will be our orientation point. He is going to go on the bottom one. Don't do that. I forgot my rule. Slow, gentle, firm. Okay, and then we are going to have the 2 with the flower bottom. We're going to have 1 underneath. Wait a minute. I think I put him wrong. I did. Okay. I was wrong. Backtrack. This guy is going to go on the top spiky piece. And then we're going to put one on the bottom right underneath him, followed by another bulb, but it's going to be next to him. And this lonely little bulb is going to go on top. Ooh, this is very precarious. Okay. So we're going to put her down and we're going to make 3 more that are going to go on here, which is flower bottom, receptacle, bulb, flower bottom, receptacle, bulb, flower bottom, receptacle, bulb. Now we're going to pick her back up and we're going to hold her this way. And they should be, yeah, there should only be 3 remaining sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and plop them on there carefully. Okay. And now, surprise, we're going to have our little leaf friend. We're going to have him like so. But maybe I should turn. Whoa, wait. We're supposed to place this on the last end. So yeah, okay. We're gonna rotate my friend here. Oh no. Okay, stand by. I'm gonna rotate this. No. Okay, they're the same ones. We're gonna rotate it this way so that this flower is facing out, because it's gonna clash with the one that we are putting on now. Slow and steady, gents. Ladies, goblins and ghouls, I apologize. Okay, so he will be going back to his place of honor on the end here. So this is what it should look like. Now, this is going to go on the other 2 pieces here. They should go here. And again, I'm going to take the other leaf guy and rotate him a tiny bit. Ooh. Did they break? I don't think so. Like this. And then we're gonna put her back on there. Okay. So that was her. According to the picture, I think that's pretty much what she's supposed to look like. Yeah, we're done. What do you guys think? She is definitely hard, and you have to put some oomph, but be careful. But I think she is cute and worth it. And like my namesake, Jasmine. For $5, getting 3 of these is not bad, but they are tiny, so I would recommend maybe not doing this with your children. But you know your children more than I do, so yeah. I'll let you guys figure that one out. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, my ghouls, and if you do want these, remember, it comes with lavender and rose. They are $5 at 5 Below for a limited time. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.